What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Victor, coming at you live once again from the Big Healthy Coalition and Vintage Cube time. Vintage Cube time. Let's get let's get right on into the queue. Just like so, 1 out of 8. Looks like we got time to sit and chit chat a little bit. Oh, hold up. Sorry. Sorry. Y'all don't mind. Do some of that. Boom. Look at that, much better. Little early morning draft for us today. It's summer. Got nothing really going on. Side trying to out here get a master's degree, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but I don't feel like doing any reading right now. So instead, we're vintage cubing. Got myself my ice water. Sip on that. Mmm. Tasty. Got myself my coffee. Sip on that. Mmm. Got myself some vape. Sip on that. And I'm old enough to make poor decisions. If you're a child, I don't want to hear it. Ooh, and look at that. We're at 5 trophies. Hopefully looking to stack up a 6th here. And what do we got? So, got an Inquisition. That's a good spell. That's a spell that I like. I like Batterskull more than the average person. Not going to take it here, but I really like Stoneforge. I'm a Stoneforge enjoyer, some would argue. Outside of that, nothing super crazy here. I'll give you a moment. Put your bets in. What am I going to take here? I'm taking this breeding pool. When in doubt, take a good land. Maybe or a Fiend's Tower or a Xander's Lounge is better. I just haven't really been playing long enough with the Triumphs to really have a good grasp on that. But I like breeding pool. Blue-green is one of my more preferred color pairs in the Vintage Cube. I have a lot of fun with blue and green decks. Now that these are blue and green. So I'll take the blue and green Shockland. Count it. Boom. And now what do we have? Some options here. A lot of different directions you could go here. So things I'm looking at. Azorius Signet, Factor Fiction, Acidic Slime, Caracas. That's kind of where I'm going right now. I'm not really too eager about this Terracodon. If that was like a Craterhoof Behemoth or something to that effect, I would be a little bit more interested. Frankly, I think I'm gonna take this Foff. I really like a Foff, and nothing here seems like crazy to me. Crazy. Maybe the Acidic Slime. Do a little blue-green opposition, kind of play to that out. I'm not thrilled about this Azorius Signet. If this was the old Ivory Soap Bar, aka the Simic Signet, I would take it. But at this juncture, sorry, I still got a little bit of sleep in my eyes. Did not do a good job this morning. Kind of embarrassing. But yeah, all to say, we're taking the Factor Fiction. And we ain't even worried about it. And now, I gotta take the Volk, right? Gotta take the Volk. Love me a Volk. Just kind of, we're feeling the vibes out here. Nothing is really spoken to me. Nothing's really tickled my pickle, tickled my fancy. Might be a might be a better phrase for that. Shelldock is okay. I like Shelldock. Emrakul, you can get in some cheeky things with that, but yeah, that's not really me. That's not really me. I played a lot of Nahiri back in the day in Modern, and man, just drawing that Emrakul is so stinky. It's really traumatized me in a very not serious way. Which means we're taking a Volcanic on. Be a little low rug action. I think rug or teamer for the Zoomers is my favorite color combination. 3-color combination. I should be specific. And look at that, it's Steam Vents. So maybe actually we're just blue-red. And again, we're just feeling the vibes. We're feeling the vibes. Don't even trip. Some people are probably in the chat like, oh, you haven't taken a card yet. Oh, you haven't taken a card yet. Shut up about it already, okay? We're fine. We're fine. I assure you, we're getting there. Expressive Iteration. See, that's a spell. That's a spell. I think I'll take that over like a Light from the Loam and a Bone Crusher. I think Bone Crusher's the only thing that's really in contention for this, but this is an Expressive Iteration deck if I ever seen one, Volk, Steam Vents. What else could you want out of your expressive iteration deck? I mean, come on. I mean, come on. And now, and now options. And now options. Here we come to the option portion of the stream. Cards I like here. Treasure Cruise, pretty decent. We could try to get cheeky with a little Niv Mizzet. Unholy Heat, one mana removal spell could be good, but what other reason to be Rug than the Ren and 6? Of course, we don't really have anything to do with it quite yet, but there's time. There's time. Don't even trip. We'll get there. Don't even trip. And now some options. I think I'm gonna take the Burst Lightning just for a little bit of interaction, so we'll reserve that for now. Let's talk about these other options. Huntmaster. Love Huntmaster. One of my top 10 favorite cards of all time, and I've just been really impressed with endurance in the cube generally. However, I'm kind of hoping we end up, or at least we're looking to end up like blue, red, splash green. So the double green on that's not great. We're probably not going to have all that many green cards that pitch to it. So the option kind of becomes Huntmaster or Burst Lightning, and I think I like Burst Lightning a little bit more. Keep our curve low. There's still a lot of creature decks floating around. People love their creature decks in Vintage Cube. I don't blame them. I like it too. It's fun. Speaking of Goblin Roundmaster, nah, probably not. Or maybe. I mean, nothing else here is like super great. Maybe it's just Hydroid Crisis. This is an unlicensed hearse for those in the chat that are like, what the heck's going on over there? That's an unlicensed hearse. Unlicensed hearse without the art. Who needs it? Yeah, maybe Hydroid Crisis. I mean, I like a Whisperwood. I'm kind of worried we're not going to get enough green for it for the double green. So I guess I don't know. I'll just take this. I'm not feeling super strongly about that, to be honest. I mean, this is just we're just getting a lot of mopey cards here. I don't think I want the Battle Skull at this juncture. It's either like the Abrade or the Goldspan. I mean, Goldspan do just be winning games though, and I don't really like Abrade, but Abrade is artifact removal, so maybe I should just take this Abrade, get a little bit of artifact removal in the deck. Okay, now I'm kind of interested in this crop rotation because we did see a Thespian stage earlier, and this could be a nice little Ren and 6 package. I'm gonna spec on this. Acidic Slime I would love an Acidic Slime, but like I said, not sure about like double green quite yet. And I want to keep this stream alive. This could be sweet. A little rug, dark depths type action going on. I'll put this over here. Speculative. Look at that. Boom. Thespian stage. Alright. Alright. I like where we're going. I like this path we're walking. And look at this. Escape to the Wild's pretty good with our theoretical Thespian Sage crop rotation package. Oh, baby, baby, baby. This is exciting. I don't know. Recruiter for the board, sure. No Niv Mizzet gamers? That's a travesty. That's a travesty. Alright. We're going to slide this. Oh my god, and we got the Huntmaster on the wheel. Baby. Baby, baby, baby. That's what we like to see. And a Mox Sapphire. Hot diggity dog. Oh my god, we're doing it. We're doing it, chat. It's happening. And there's a lot of good things to wheel here. Of course, I would love a Strip Mine with my Ren and 6. Of course, I would love that. Of course, I would love a Flooded Strand with my Ren and 6. Of course, I would love a Mana Leak in my deck. Ramanop, decent. Field of the Dead, probably not for this deck. Love me a Fury. I just love these Evoke Elementals in the cube, to be honest. Both of these. Hate them in Modern. Actually, I like Solitude. Hate Fury in Modern. But unfortunately, this is one of the reasons why I kind of am like a little on Vintage Cube. Personally, I prefer like a high power Legacy Cube. Just, it sucks when I have to take this Mox. I want to take cool cards. And obviously Mox is cool, but I don't feel like I don't really have a whole lot of agency in this selection. Like, okay, I happen to draft an on-color Mox. I'm going to take it over all these other sweet cards that would make my deck sweeter. But I'm just going to take this and be a powerful deck. Womp, And now, nothing here is really that exciting. There's a Venser and a Simic Signet. It's like primarily what I'm looking at here. We do have a fair bit of cheap stuff. Venser's a nice little bit of interaction. We did pass that Caracas, not that we like or would be pumped to play a Caracas or anything, right? But something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. This is Satora Umazawa. I'm not even reading it. Not even reading it. I don't even know if y'all can see this text, but feel free to read it if you would like. I'll take a Venser, I guess. Having a little Foff plus Venser action to be held up. But, it would be nice to not have like any double colored cards in this deck. Just keep our mana base super fixed. You know what? I've talked myself into it. I've talked myself into it. There's a chance we had some more colorless lands in the dark depths. In the dark depths? Alright, so we got a plan. Or at least we got an unfair plan, right? So we're a nice little rug control deck, a little dark depths Thespian Sage crop rotation backup. That's pretty pog, to be quite honest. Other options here, Fire Extreme Metamorph, like that. Vendilion Click, Ember Shieldbreaker, all solid. I would play those in my deck. We were just talking about the whole not wanting double color things in our deck, and maybe doubly so with the Dark Depths. Haven't really gotten a whole lot of good fixing outside of those first couple picks, but that's fine. Dip has a Flooded Strand. Hopefully, we'll get some more fetches on the wheel. On the wheel. And now, again, some options. I'm actually kind of looking at the Spellseeker here because it gets us our crop rotation. So it's kind of like a pseudo tutor for our combo, which could be pretty powerful. And there's nothing else really in this pack that's like all that enticing. We got like, Inferno Titan, I guess. Honestly, that's really the only other card I would look at here. And we don't have any 3-drops. This fills out a little spot on our curve. This seems interesting. I really like where we're going here. This is just a cool deck, if nothing else. Are we wheeling? This doesn't seem like a particularly potent wheel deck, so probably not. Could just take this Botanical Sanctum, which I think I probably will do. I like this Eternal Witness a lot, actually. The problem is just that double green seems tough with like no fixing as of yet. Hmm. It would be sweet. It would be sweet if we could combo off twice with our Ren and 6. That would be kind of baller. Are we fast bonding? Nah. We are Elvish Reclaiming, though. So now we're kind of doing the thing, right? Kind of doing the thing. Got crop rotation and Elvish Reclaimer as ways to search up our missing lands. Pretty dope. I've never really played Legacy, so piecing this together is not something I've really done all that much. So this is kind of exciting. And a Primeval Titan this late, just fetch up our combo instantly. Holy, that actually seems sick. Island Mountain Plains, not great. Swamp Plains Forest. There we go. I like Anissa, but I'm gonna take a Primetime over it. Kind of crazy to get a Primetime this late. Kind of crazy. I guess nobody's on green. Um, this is also pretty late. We could backdoor into a little twin as well. Why not? Just combos for days. That's what Vintage Cube's all about, right? Nothing here really all that exciting. I mean, Utopia Sprawl is a playable card, but we'll slide this over to the speculative area. And now, I don't think we're gonna have enough different lands for Field of the Dead to do things. The question is, would I rather Fury or Ramanop? And if I had like literally any lands that like naturally went to the graveyard, I would be much more interested in this Ramanop. But Fury, I just like a Fury a lot. It's 0 mana interaction that can also just be a beater. I mean, what more could you want out of a card, you know? And we get the Venser on the wheel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I'm kind of perplexed. What are people drafting here? Because, I mean, a primetime wheels, or it doesn't wheel, I mean, we get it last pick in the second pack. People aren't really taking green. This would indicate to me that people aren't really taking blue. We're getting a lot of good red cards. I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed. Now, Cultivate or Embereth Shieldbreaker? I do kind of like the Cultivate. We already have the Abrade. This fixes for us. I mean, our fixing's okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. This kind of ramps us as well to our prime time, to our Escapes the Wilds. Eh, you could disagree with this, and I would say, sure, that's a thing you're allowed to do. Nothing here all that exciting. Take that. Slide you over there. Augur of Autumn, probably not going to play you, but I'll put you over here with the Pestermite. Crucible of Words, probably not going to play you, but slide you over here. Same with you. These are all, I would say, options. You don't really need to see them. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. And now, what do we want here? What do we want here? I think we're taking this Prismatic Vista. Just get some fixing. Good with our Ren and 6. Uh, Other options, I guess, like Ancestral Vision is okay. Uh, It's kind of all I'm really looking at here. I mean, there's other cards I would play in my deck, but like in terms of like pack one, pick one, nothing. Like Imperial Recruiter could theoretically do things, especially if we get a Kiki Chiki, but that might be a little tough on the mana. Sylvan Library, I love me a Sylvan Library. Actually, I think if this Prismatic Vista wasn't here, I'll take the Sylvan Library. I love Sylvan Library. I enjoy that card a lot. Enjoy that card a lot, but no mana. Taking Prismatic Vista, easy, easy. Low Triland, easy. Hmm. Probably gonna end up taking the Stomping Ground here. I think that's probably gonna be our best bet. Yeah, nothing here's really like good anyway. So Stomping Ground it is, methinks. Yeah, I mean, Garrick is fine. That's like really the only other card I would really even consider here. I don't think this is a Llanowar Elf deck. We just have enough like cards that aren't green that it doesn't excite me and or entice me. Now, this is an interesting spot. So LSV, I was watching one of his videos recently, and he took Red Blast very highly, and I think he played it main deck actually. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I should take it here though. Maybe I just should. In one mana interaction, we can always board into it against blue decks, which seems good. I feel like we're kind of not great against blue decks. I mean, we're probably fine. So yeah, we'll just take this. This seems fine. That seems fine. Hmm. So, what's our fixing looking like? Do we need this Spire Bluff Canal? I mean, Glen Elandra is just a good card. I just love me a Glen Elandra. Ugh. Coffee's kind of fighting back, you know. If you know, you know. Get some water. Douse the flames. I mean, Glorybringer and Glen Elandra are like cards I would play. What are we looking at in terms of playables? So we're kind of tight. We are kind of tight on playables, to be quite honest. Maybe we got to take a playable here. And if that's the case, I'll take a Glen. One color of mana, interaction, just a good card. Tropical Island, I will take that. We could have taken the wheels and had an R set and been like pogged out of our minds, but that ship has sailed. So now I don't really think we need to take any more fixing. We're good on fixing. Which means what? Maybe a Thirst for Discovery? This is a 3-drop. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm going to take this Fable. Fable's really impressed me in the cube. Fable is like just a sick card. A lot of good value here. Ramps ya, helps ya get to one of our combos. We can pitch lands, which works well with our Ren and 6. This just seems kind of sick at this deck, actually. This is a cool ass deck. I'm really excited about this. Um, Nothing here we would really play. This Marsh Flats is literally nothing for us. Not enticed by this Faithless Looting. I don't really want to plow under people in this deck, but I guess I'll take it. Sure. Sure, sure. Kind of strange that Deceiver Exarch and Pestermite came around, but I didn't see any other twin pieces. Unfortunately, we're not Vampire Hex Maging. We are Rug colors. So the question is, do we want to take like the Avalanche Riders, Thragtusk for the board, maybe a Relic for the board? I used to play against a lot of Reanimator. You probably heard me talk about that on the channel, but I haven't really lately. So I guess I'll just take the Thragtusk. Maybe we'll play it. Maybe we won't. Thieving Skydiver. Solid card. Takes artifacts from your opponent. Good stuff. Playable, for sure. Definitely a playable. I mean, I guess Garrick. We talked about that earlier. Not exactly stoked on it, but that's fine. I'll take the card that we can cast. Or maybe do we take this for the black and green matchups? We don't have a whole lot to suit it up to. So I won't. Put this in our speculative, in our options pile. I'm gonna just slide all of these into the board for now, actually, and we can decide what we want to play. I like this main deck. We just gotta decide what we want to slide in to fill it out. Maybe Vitoski. Maybe we Outer Gargoth. Don't think we're Parallax Waving. So we got a lot of options. We actually have a pretty deep sideboard, which is kind of cool. Not something that happens all too often. And our mana, I assume, is awesome. I haven't really thought about it all that much, but I assume it's awesome. Lean back a little bit. Relax. The draft is over. Chill out for a moment. I had a pretty, this might be TMI. I had a pretty, I'm not going to say low tier, but like, not a great stinky this morning. Not a great stinky. And the coffee is not making matters better. So we're going to group our creatures separately. Sort by mana value. Take a look at this. So this is 19 cards. I like all of this. I like all of this. I think I probably want to be an 18-land deck. I guess 17 plus a Mox Sapphire sounds pretty good to me. The reason being, we got these two colorless lands, and it looks like we want to hit like our later land drops for sure. Especially, it looks like we're gonna have to board in or bring in like some 5-drops, a 5-drop or two, maybe a 4-drop. I'm gonna do a quick assessment of the mana. So no fetches, which is good to note. So like it looks like red is like our splash color, mostly blue green. I mean, I think our mana seems like perfect. Our mana seems very good. So I think we're just gonna want to go up to like 22 cards. So just kind of slide some things in at random. Do I play this red Elemental Blast main? That really just seems so bad. Or it has the potential to be very bad. Garruk Relentless, okay. I'll play it. How bad could it be? The question is, do we have enough green for an Augur of Autumn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we're gonna have like 7, 8 green maybe. Sure. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, maybe 17 lands and a Mox. Let's run it. Might flood a bit here. That's fine though. Combine our groups, sort by color, add basics. What does MTGO suggest? A little 3-2-3. That seems fine to me. I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna run it. All right, pretty sweet little pile here. Been on a bit of a 3-0 stretch. However, I have been drafting a lot of power. My most recent deck I had Soul Ring, Mox Sapphire. In the deck previous to that, I had Mox Ruby, Black Lotus, Mox Sapphire. Been getting a lot of Mox Sapphires lately. And you know what? I actually think I should have probably taken the Ancestral over the Black Lotus. That was an option I had to make. It was a tough call, and I think I chose poorly. But yeah, all right. So this is an exciting deck. I'm excited. You're excited. I can tell. Everybody's excited. I'm gonna let my hair down, and we're gonna jam some games. So I'll see you for round number one. Don't go anywhere. Round number one, we win the die roll. That's exciting. I would love to play first. Ooh, this hand ain't great. Not doing all that much. We can do better, I think. See, these are always the tough calls. Because I feel like I don't mulligan enough in Vintage Cube, and I mulligan too much in Record Limited. But I mean, we're literally not doing anything until turn 3. I think we can do better. Another one. Man. Keep this. Let's get this out of here. Let's get this out of here. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Maybe that's bad. But you know, we're on the mode of 5. Probably should have kept my 7. I don't know though. I mean, that's a pretty weak 7. I feel like we have a lot better 7s. Nice. Okay. We're in business. We're actually just so in business now. It's crazy. I thought I was about to get just channeled out of my mind. Not a big channel enjoyer over here. Pretty miserable card. TBH. IMO. Fam. Assuming this Goblin Shaman lives, we'll be able to get out one of our 4-drops next turn. Ooh, is this a Dismember? Alright, never mind. Looks like... I thought for sure it was going to live. I was like, what's our Forest opponent going to do about this? That's what they're going to do. They're going to do that. Now, don't blow this up. Don't Rex Sage me. Exploration. Additional land. Ooh, the little Thespian stage mirror match. Alright, we need to land here pretty bad. Because I want to Garrick Relentless this Ramanop Excavator. So you know what? This may seem kind of wild. I like the prime time. I don't know if trying to play to that out is like good though. But I'm gonna. Pitch those two. Alright. Got there. Play this. Deal 3 to that. Do not enable them to get any value off of it. Get ourselves a Garrick the Veil Cursed. Spooky. Spooky. We're gonna have the flip side of Fable coming off here. That's good with prime time. It's not really like a super big deal. But it's... I mean, not that it's not a super big deal. It's a little bit win more, maybe. Opponent reveals Forest. I mean, they be ramping. They do be ramping. Let's make one of these. Let's get this Sanctum down. I guess pass. I don't think we're crop rotating. I don't think. Hopefully our opponent has nothing. One time. Devoted Druid, sure. Polucrino, sure. Do I crop rotate? I don't think so. I don't see why I would. So I won't. Okay, that could do some work. Do I want to sack something for this Garrick? Not particularly. At least I'll hold off on that decision. Let's escape. All right. What do we got? We got options. So I get to play an additional land. So actually, you know what I can do? I can go bam, boom, and we can set up for making a 2020 here pretty soon. Crop rotate our forest away, I guess. So if they fight any of our wolf tokens, it will kill this Pelucranos. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Could be mistaken. I often am. I live in a state of confusion. You know what's actually kind of annoying? They can Thespian stage my Dark Depths. Hopefully they tap out. Hopefully they tap it out. It's kind of what we're hoping for here. Never really thought about that. The mirror. The land's mirror. Ooh, I'm gassy. I don't know if y'all heard that. Your boy's gassy. Oh man, we got the straight coffee coursing. All this downtime is making me antsy. Your boy's got ants up in his pants. Acidic slime, kind of annoying. We did already bin that Ren in 6. So what are they blowing up? They are blowing up the steam vents of all things. I guess I'll just crop rotate. I'll grab the Dark Depths right now. Oh wait, frick! I thought they didn't have mana for it, but now they have the Devoted Druid mana. No, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Oh, that was silly. Oh no, that was silly. So it looks like we're gonna have a little standoff here, eh? A little standoff here, eh? I mean, I guess I'm gonna do the thing, right? Presumably they're gonna do this as well. Wow, they didn't. Which one do I keep? This one? Just let it resolve. It's fine. Dang it. They saw the line. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have some 2020s staring at each other. Which isn't like the biggest deal. Hopefully they don't have like a bounce spell this turn. Like one time. Next turn we can search up a Venser. You got this, opponent. There it is. There it is. There's no 3-drop I can get this turn, right? That could do some work. Let's play that. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Check it, check it, check it. Forgot I had a land. We be big chillin'. Just get this wolf out of here. Grab us a little Venser. Venser the Merit Lage. Your Merit Lage. Keep mine around. Say go. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Do you have an answer to my merit lodge? I will also get some sickening value off of this reflection of Kiki Jiki plus Venser, if they do have the answer to merit lage. Eureka. Okay. Horniquin, kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. One off from giving this trample. And by giving this trample, I mean using this secondary ultimate. I would love to use Primeval Titan's ability. We'll just grab some lands, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Gonna make some copies of Primeval Titan as well, which seems like it'll be decent for us. Probably should have looked a little bit more closely at my deck to see if there's anything I want to Garrick this turn. We'll just prepare for that -3. Just kind of sit tight. We're doing good things here. Make a copy of our Primeval Titan. Oh, just triggers for days. Just triggers for days. We're about to get like every land out of our deck out. Oh, we could have gotten a Fury. That would have been decent, I suppose. So now we're getting ready to draw some of that straight liquid hot fire, as there's going to be like literally no lands left in our deck. Yeah, actually one that we can fetch for with our Prismatic Vista. Not bad. Not bad at all. Block with the Acidic Slime. A short. Okay. Just kind of chilling with this Abrade up. A Joe move. Oh, what you got? Sure. Now, do they realize they're supposed to attack this Garruk Veiled Curse with some of their flyers to ensure that it does not ultimate and give me trample? They do not. Cool. Read your opponent's cards, everybody. That's my pro tip to you. While I'm at it, make a copy. Probably should have done this first, but I didn't want to give them a moment to respond. No, not even use the ability. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I wasn't gonna attack with a fencer just in case, you know, you never know. And having the, like I said, that fencer reflection cheeky cheeky little combo is nice. Didn't see anything for the red elemental blast. You know, Pestermite to tap down their merit lage could be decent. Plowing them under could also be decent. So I'll put like the could be decents over here. I kind of like all our cards, though. We didn't see anything for the Thieving Skydiver. I'll keep the Abrade just because it also is removal. Oh, that was a Mold of 5 that game, too? Not bad. Not bad. Decent showing. Could have ultimately kept our first hand. That deck seemed kind of slow. It's fine, though. You know what? I'll just bring in the Plow Under. I'll just bring in that there little Plow Under. Why not? Look at that. Once the party. I will keep this. We do have a Signet. Hopefully they don't blow it up. Got a 1-drop. Exploration, kind of scary. Their Field of the Deading. I feel like I saw like 6 forests in their hand last game. This doesn't play around Wasteland very well, but that's fine. Okay, this is kind of scary. This is kind of scary. I'm color me scared. Opponent is about to draw a lot of cards. Plowlander not looking great in the face of Sylvan Library, but you know, in my defense, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just saying this Field of the Dead looks poop. That's all I'm saying. I'm okay with that. Tap to add a green. What to do? What to do? They're taking a lot of damage off of their lands. I either want to get down this Glen or this Huntmaster. So let's think. What are we doing next turn? Probably like cultivating or fabling, which would allow us to hold up this Glen. However, we didn't really see all that much Glen was good against out of their deck. Now that I think about it. But Glen is also just like a 2/2 flyer, you know? But if we could ever flip Huntmaster, that would be like very nice. You know what, whatever. Whatever. I like a Huntmaster, I'm playing a Huntmaster. Is it the best play? I don't know. I don't really care to think too hard about it, to be quite honest. So quit asking. Ooh. Ooh, the tummy, yo. Oh, just sometimes the coffee. I feel like it's related to how much I eat before bed. Because I kind of gorged last night. If I'm gonna be frank. Whenever I do that, oh, when I wake up, oh, I be feeling like, ow, ow, ow. And by wake up, I mean like when I wake up and then when I drink the coffee. So they elect not to draw any cards with their Sylvan Library. That's either good or bad. And I guess we'll find out. Just pass. You don't need to do anything. I wonder if they know what Field of the Dead does. Like, do they literally have enough lands to even trigger it? They're endurancing me? So now they have 2 mana off this Circle of Dreams Druid. Got like 4 mana, maybe more. Dismember. Okay, they're going low. Shorty getting low. Do you attack? I will block. Do we just get this Glen down? Or do we plow them under? Make them really just waste their heckin' time. An interesting spot, to be sure. I think I'll Glen. I think I will Glen. Okay, that could be bad. That could be bad. They're grabbing their Thespian Sage. That makes sense. They got no cards in, or they got 1 card in hand. That's it. Just one little stinker up in their hand. Do you want to draw 2 more cards with your Sylvan Library, it's fine. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? That is a bit scary. Could definitely die. If they got a crater hoof or something. 4 mana, smokestack. This definitely seems like it'll be kind of annoying long term, and I'm not super confident we're going to be able to kill our opponent too quickly. Kind of need to draw an answer to this Magus. We'll take 3 off this endurance. That's fine. We're at 22. Go to 19. Maybe if we could draw an answer for this turn, that would be so pog. Didn't. So I guess do we Hydroid Crisis here? So let's see. If they get a Crater Hoof, they sack a green creature. I guess that's not even lethal, because they'll sack this, probably. Let's assume they sack this. 5/5, 7/7, another 5/5 with haste. Yeah, I mean, we're not really. Probably just going to get like a Titan or something, so Hydrocrisis could just like kill them. Because it'll be a what, a 4/4? Attack them down to 7. Just a little bit short. Just a little bit short. But you know, we could draw a whatever it's called. What's the card I'm thinking of? Burst Lightning? Something? I don't know. So we'll draw 2 here. Gain a bit of life. Okay, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. I'm stoked about that. Insulates us a little bit from getting owned by whatever it's called. That card I'm thinking of. You already know. You know what I'm talking about. Merit Lage. That card. You know, I want to buy a Merit Lage token. I don't own like an official Merit Lage token. I'm a big enjoyer of like the, you know, Wizards of the Coast official tokens. I like to make sure I always have like the token for the card. Like for example, I spent like $20 recently because you know, I got Sekenzins, the Channel Land. Maybe I should strive to hold this up, but it's fine. And I wanted to get like the legit colorless spirit tokens. And man, they were expensive. Man, they were expensive. Not super interested in plowing them under when they have a Magus to shuffle. I'm interested in getting that down. I guess we'll go, if we go Fable, and then we'll still have mana for Venser. So I'll do that. We'll go Fable, make us a little 2/2. I guess I'll just attack for 4. I don't really see a super big reason to get this Glenalandra in there. Maybe we'll want it as a blocker. What are the odds? What are the odds that we actually want to do that? I mean, when we have this Venser, I'm feeling like pretty safe, and we're at 21. That's the worst that could happen. Famous last words. Okay, I like this. I like this for us. Be able to Venser whatever they get. Let's see, what do you get, opponent? Maybe like a Primeval Titan? No, that doesn't make sense. Probably getting some with reach. Maybe like an Elder Gargaroth? That would make sense. Which would be kind of a pain in the ass, to be quite honest. Hornet Queen. Okay. Should have been able to think about that for a moment. Realize that that's probably what they're getting. Now let's see. This is a flampler. Oops. So wait until they block. Hopefully they don't like double block this, and I can just Venser the one insect token they put on it. That's troubling. I mean, this does trade with all of these, so they'll just ultimately have a Hornet Queen at the end of it. Yeah, that's all fine. So they're at 5. We'll just hold up this Venser. We'll just hold it up. Probably looking to pitch this Cultivate and Breeding Pool, maybe? With our Rummage off of our Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I'm feeling like we're in a decent spot. I'm not feeling super confident. They're getting like the best of 3 cards every turn. And they do have a lot of mana. They Survival. Wither Sakura. That makes sense. What do they get though? What do they get though? Eternal Witness. What do you buy back with your Eternal Witness? Maybe another Magus? Maybe they get like a crop rotation. I'm just gonna bounce this. Try to squeak over the finish line. This could be dumb and wrong, but we do have this flipping pretty soon, so we probably will get to recur this a lot. I'm hoping. Kind of like, time walks them, quote unquote. Never mind, they just get a recast. I'm a freaking idiot. Why didn't somebody tell me? You guys are assholes. Nobody telling me that I was making a stupid play. To get the Magus through. Okay, that's fine. I was expecting them to get the crop rotation to set up the combo. Spell Seeker. Let me do a quick double check on what Burst Lightning does. 1 second. 1 second. Do a quick read. Burst Lightning. Target creature or player. So we'll pitch like this. I might just shove because if they don't block everything, they're dead to Spellseeker plus Burst Lightning. Let me double check that I have enough mana for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and even 9. Okay, yeah. So let's just bring in the beats. As a great person once said, we got the beats. Dun 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 dun. Super fun rock band song to play. If you know, you know. So they do make the blocks. So we know they just have a Magus in hand. I guess If that's the case, let's chill out on our Spellseeker. Don't let them know we got that. Okay, I'll put this into my hand. Can I undo that? If that is the case, if we did just draw the Burst Lightning, maybe we go Thragtusk, Burst Lightning that, have a Factor Fiction. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We do need to bust our treasure token, but that's fine. Let me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do not need to pay for that. We'll go boop, cast, kill that. And we'll play a Thragtusk. And now I'm feeling like I'm in a decent spot. So we know they just have this Magus in their hand. They do have a survival, so they could, theoretically get like any creature. But now we can Spellseeker for an Abrade. What else? That's all I can immediately think of. Should be good enough, I would imagine. Be really unfortunate if they got this combo this turn. Maybe since that's the case, I should have kept the Thespian stage. But since we're at 26, we're not even dead to a single attack of it, so maybe this is still fine. And they do just slam the Poly K. Not exactly sure what I'm looking for here. So let's just start with a Foff. Start here. Um, Fury does not quite do it. I'm not gonna take the Dark Depths, I don't think. Yeah, taking the Dark Depths seems kind of silly. I don't want to give them a Dark Depths. I guess I'll just take these. Could just force the trade with this Pelucranos. But first... let's Augur. We do have Coven. No, we don't. Just kidding. That was a test, and you failed. So I guess I will force the little trade here. Man, where are all our freaking red lands at, yo? So they need double creatures here now. We know they got the Magus. Been a long little match here. Really grinding it out with our opponent. Really grinding it out. Getting down to business here. What do you got off this Sylvan Library? And if you could hurry up, please, I have to pee. So I believe they're playing the Magus, and then they are... Okay, they're pitching the Magus, getting something that presumably does not leave them dead on board. It would be really nice if we hit a red card, because then we could... Oh, well, Fury absolutely collapsed Deranged Hermit, so I definitely hope we either hit a red card or a red land. We got outs. I guess, can we even Spellseeker for a red card anymore? I honestly don't even know. Jesus Christ, where are my red lands at? Let's try to find a red land. Can I even get anything? I can get a crop rotation. Sure, I'll take it. Prismatic Ending. Pretty sure this gets us a... I really hope I have another mountain in my deck. I do. Boop. Concede? Nope. One, two, three, four. Okay. Then I could have copied it just for fun, just because I can. And look at that. We won the kind of pseudo mirror. And yeah, exciting. Got to do the things. Got to make a mirror age. Got to do some work with our other creatures. Reflection of Kiki Jiki look good. Pog. Pog. See you for match 2. Match number 2. What about it? What about it? You rolled a 6. I rolled a 3. Guessing I'm going to be on the draw here. That's fine. I'm not mad. You're mad, though. This hand seems pretty good. This hand seems pretty good. Don't just, like, mox me out of my frickin' marbles, please, opponent. Opponent. What did I just say? What did I literally just say? Man, and that is actually, like, Bitter Blossom on turn 1 is so good against Merit Lage. Unfortunate. Attack. Say no coward stream. Is there any flash thing I get punished for here? Let's find out. Nope. Don't abrade me. Nice. You know, it might be cool to, yeah, that's fine. Would be kind of cool. Oh, they pitch a Grave Titan. Oh, that's not fine. Oh, that's not fine. Okay, so we do get to bounce the Animate Dead, forcing them to sack that. So, not in, like, the worst position of all time. They do only have one card in hand. This is definitely not a guaranteed lose. Let's go boom, bam. God, tapping for signets is so damn annoying, man. So damn annoying. Come on. Make sure I understand this right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Should make them just sack this Grave Titan. Oh, wait. Ooh, they just get to replay it. Is there a way I could have, like, done that decently? I mean, I guess I could have just bounced a Grave Titan, but then I just cast it here in a moment. But that's fine. All right, we lose. We lose. You got me. You got me. Yeah, I guess we do bounce that and just hope they can't recast it here in the next coming turns. Not allowed to look at my cards. That's fine. I didn't even want to. I didn't even want to. Wish I would have taken that relic during the draft. It's been a minute since I've played against Reanimator decks. I used to, like, literally only play against Reanimator decks. There's literally one cube draft. I recorded it, but it was so unpleasant to watch that I didn't. I'm deleting where I literally played against Reanimator 3 games in a row, and it was just so awful. It was just so awful. And the thing is, very seldom do people have, like, good Reanimator decks. They typically just, like, have decks with Reanimator cards in them, and sometimes we'll get there. Our opponent's Reanimator deck seems at least decent. How'd they pitch? At least seems decent. Do I want to change anything while I'm sitting here? Just kind of pontificating? Not really. Not really. Run it back. Can I have a Mox? No. Can't even have red mana? You dick. It's pretty bad hands here, but I think we kind of got to keep this. Maybe we don't have enough red. I'm starting to think. Just maybe. Don't mox me again, you asshole. Don't just keep 7 both games and have your 1-up mox in your hand both games. Thank you. Probably chill on that for a little bit. I'm not gonna F6, pretend like I have something up. Playing the game, you know? Playing the Moto game. Don't entomb me. Vamp. That is also kind of annoying. I would have preferred if you didn't cast that. But that's just me. I wonder if they vamped for either of those. Man, yeah, okay, so I guess we straight up do not have enough red. Maybe that was a dumb land to play. But I want to give us outs. Yeah, okay, we just straight up don't have enough red in our deck. How much red do we have? We got Bulk, Boat Steam Vents. We got Prismatic Vista. Oh my god, you asshole. Okay, yep, you got me. Alright. GG's, lost to Reanimator. At least they made it quick. At least they made it quick. That I respect. Let's get this 2-1. Match 3 coming up here in just a moment. You know what? Y'all are going to have to hang out with me for a second so we can ponder this. Somebody just put in our Magic group chat of all places, do you guys think I could 1v1 a Snapping Turtle? And I know what you're thinking. Classic dudes talking about animals they could beat up in a fight. But, you know, frankly, I think most people could beat up a Snapping Turtle. You know? I don't think it would be that hard to even beat up a Snapping Turtle. And, you know, I'll say I would lose a fight against most animals. The vast majority, I think. You know, if I fought a mouse, I'd probably like slip on it and die. But a snapping turtle, like, I mean, barring you're in very specifically like a pond or some murky water where they can like, you know, turtle around and snap you. I mean, they're pretty lethargic. You know, they kind of just like they'll stand there with their big mouth open. As long as you're not sticking your fingers directly in their hand, I can't imagine it would be a difficult fight to win at all. You know, I feel like I could pwn a snapping turtle, but that's just me. It's just kind of my perspective on the matter. If you got thoughts on your capabilities, your ability to do battle with a snapping turtle, leave in the comments below. I'm curious. Who else thinks they could beat up a snapping turtle? Who thinks that I'm overestimating my ability to beat up a snapping turtle? Maybe they're much quicker than I imagine, but I imagine turtles, even of the snapping variety, to be pretty slow. That's kind of just my interpretation of the matter, but I'm no biologist, you know? I'm just an educator talking about fighting snapping turtles on the internet. So, you know, I was really hoping that during that conversation the next match would start, but I guess not. I guess we're in the endless queue. So, with that quick aside, I will now see you for round number 3. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh Jesus, caught me at a bad time. Does that look better? Kinda. Kinda. Would I like to play first? Yes. So snapping turtle fighting aside, we're in the game now. We're in the game now. And sorry, I'm trying to figure out the lighting. The lighting is being very strange right now in these early morning hours. I don't typically do this at these times, which is making everything a bit strange. A bit strange. So, okay. And is it too much to ask to draw my frickin' Mox one time? I mean, come on. I mean, come on, you know? I'm straight up out here looking like Two-Face. Let's get this light back on. Let's get this light back on. Let's try to push it back a little bit further than it normally would. I'm just seeing a lot of white little ticklers. Okay, there we go. That seems decent. Okay. Yeah, you got a Grim. I'm okay with that. Big burps. Big burps. I might crop rotate at end step. TBH. I doubt it, but I might. Attack for 1. Actually, if they just pass, I'm just going to chill out for a moment. Magda. Now, I might Fury at this point, but I really don't want to get rid of an expressive iteration to do that. So if I Cultivate this turn. I'm also not Furying next turn. I could just try to Expressive Iteration like into a little bit of removal, or maybe into another red card. Let's let's try it. Let's try it. I don't want them to get too much value off this Magda. Okay. We got the Thespian stage. Little combo. Ooh, wait. Undo. So just put this into my hand. Put this on the bottom. Exile this. I'll just play this out. And then we'll look to set this up next turn. Don't wasteland me, bro. Don't wasteland me, bro. Get a little bit of ramp here. Could definitely be bad. Could definitely be bad for the home team. This is looking like it might be kind of bad. Eh? Eh? So let's see. Yeah, I mean, we kind of got the combo all rolled up. So that's what I'm going to look to do here. Roll up the combo. GT. What are you equipping this GT to? The Stoneforge? Then they go to combat. So I guess they're not going to be like just straight up dead. That's fine. You may have that. Let's crop rotate here. Let's grab us our Dark Depths. The reason I say they're not just like dead is because they do have the GT, which will enable them to give this like -2/-2, maybe gain some life. Would have really liked to have drawn a freaking red card. I mean, I guess I'll just force the issue, attack, and probably just play out this Augur on them. So maybe they'll just gain a little bit of life. I doubt they're just going to give this -2/-2. So they go to 1. And then, yeah, let's just play it a 2/3. Gotten a Braid on top. It'll be good against the GT eventually. We also do have the Thieving Skydiver, which also will be good against the GT. So we got a lot of things that are good against this GT. Just concede. Let's just make everybody's life easier here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be a lad. Or a lass. Or a more kind of gender neutral version of that term. Not sure what it would be. But they're thinking. Do they have outs? They're asking themselves. I don't think so. I don't think so. Were we on the play of this game? Yes, we were. Okay, cool. They do concede. Okay, cool. They do concede. So, the little Merit Lage action, doing some work. This Red Elemental Blast, not been great. Has not been great. Now, the question is, do we want to just kind of board in some cheap stuff to have answers for their stuff? And, I mean, the thing is, we got a lot of cheap stuff. We actually do have a lot of cheap stuff. Can I draw a Mox, though? One time? Y'all mind if I have a good week? Please? Y'all mind if I have a good draft? And play this Mox out of our opener one time? Not very kind. Mulligan. Jesus Christ. Sure. Keep. Bottom the crisis. Methinks. Can I just get this? Can I just get this Mox one time? Don't like Inquisition me. Oh, Goblin Guide. Ooh, Burst Lightning. I'll take this over Mox. I'm fine with that. A little 1, 2, 3, 4 curve, not bad. Let this trigger resolve. Okay. Reveal Thespian stage. Now we'll burst lightning. Now that we've gotten our value, our Goblin Guide has officially drawn us 2 cards. Dece. Grim Lavamancer. That I'm okay with. Play out a Forest. Hold up a Braid. Probably not going to braid this Grim Lavamancer. Probably going to wait until end step. See if they play out anything better. And if they don't, I'm probably... Abbott. That is something I can be pretty happy abrading. Take my 1 here. End step. Let's deal 3 to that. It dies. We can cultivate. Perfect mana. Look at that. I guess I'll grab a green and another blue. I guess I really didn't even have an option, now that I think about it. Because we drew both of our mountains. This Huntmaster is not looking great in the face of a Grim Lavamancer. That's something I probably could have thought about a little bit more. And oh, wow, that's kind of annoying. We will sack the island. Draw a Simic Signet. Not great. So Glen Alondra is good in the face of this Braids plus Grim Lavamancer, but so is the Huntmaster, to be quite honest. I love a Braids. Big respect to opponent for casting a Braids. But I think this Huntmaster, they probably kill it with the Grim Lavamancer. They do have to sack something, probably play out one thing. Then on our turn, we sack this Wolf token, put a Signet down, and then a Glen. And then we should be set up to get this Prime Time down, at which point I don't think the Braid should matter all that much. So, yep, that makes sense. Just don't have, like, another removal spell. That's the fear here. Like, if they just play out to the board, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. They do have a nice Braids deck cooking up here, though. I respect it. It's honestly really sick. I bet they have, like, Bloodghast, too. We'll sack there. Ooh, actually. Could set up the combo here now that we have Spellseeker with Crop Rotation. Can we do that all this turn? So we play the Thespian stage. I mean, yeah, we could. I have 2 cards in hand. Let's actually do that. I guess we can even play the Signet out first. Is that true? Play Signet. Yeah. 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 This seems decent. Probably they're sacking the snake token, I would imagine. Yep. So we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That ain't 18. 0 cards in hand. I guess I miscounted. It was 7. Guess I'll sack the Simic Signet. Sure. Say go. Feeling decent. What do they draw? They draw something that beats Dark Depths. They don't. So bam, we clutch out the 2-1. Got to do some absolute work with the Dark Depths. Got absolutely worked by Reanimator. I think Reanimator's probably a bad matchup. Probably should have taken some cards that would have given us slightly more game against it. But that's fine. A little 2-1 for you. That was exciting. Let's take a quick look at the deck before we part ways. How do I do that? Where's that button at? View your previous deck. X out of this. Sort by mana value, and boom. Tasty little 2-1. This was a fun deck. I had fun drafting this. Didn't get the mocks in any of our openers. That's kind of sad. But you know what? You can't win them all. Literally. I mean, you can, theoretically. But we didn't. So, that was fun. That was fun. Sorry for weird green screen action that was occurring. But I'm sure if you feel strongly, feel free to click buttons, do all that shit. Really appreciate it over here, the Big Healthy Coalition. And I will see you all next time. Maybe for some Pioneer. Maybe for some more Vintage Cube. Who knows? Not me. That's for sure. But until then, toodles.